Hey there, basketball fans! Welcome back to our channel. Today we have something incredibly special to share with you. As you may already know, the NBA season has been nothing short of extraordinary, filled with unforgettable performances and jaw-dropping moments. But there's one player who has taken the league by storm with his incredible skills and electrifying plays. That's right, we're talking about none other than Stephen Curry, the sharpshooting maestro, the magician of the court. But what's it like to witness his greatness up close and personal? Well, you're in luck because we have a very special guest today, someone who knows Stephen better than anyone else. To be honest, it's hard to comprehend everything he's been accomplishing. Steph is my brother, and I've known him my whole life. I vividly remember him saying, even before the season started, that this was going to be his best year ever. And boy, has he backed that up throughout the entire season. It's unquestionably his best year yet. One standout moment for me was when I was in New Orleans, witnessing his playoff games against the Pelicans. That shot he made to send Game 3 into overtime. It was surreal. I mean, with Anthony Davis and another defender closing in, it seemed impossible. I was genuinely surprised when he got it off over AD's hand. Seeing it swish through the net and knowing he was fouled too, it was mind-blowing. And to witness it on such a grand stage, it was truly unforgettable. I had never seen him play on the road in the NBA before. Experiencing the star status and recognition he receives from opposing fans, it's incredible. Despite the fact that they might not like him as an opponent, there's a certain level of respect they have for him. I remember going to games with my dad, and when players like Allen Iverson or Vince Carter came to town, they received that kind of treatment. That's the level Stephen has reached now. It's mind-boggling to witness. Despite his success, nothing has changed in our relationship. He's the same person he was in high school, down to earth and uninterested in the spotlight. When we hang out, people always want to take pictures with him, regardless of where we are. Even non-basketball fans recognize him from commercials and his off-court endeavors. It's fantastic to see, but deep down, you can tell that's not what truly matters to him. He just loves spending time with his family and friends. Off the court, we talk about things other than basketball most of the time. Basketball probably only takes up about 25% of our conversations. It's all about other aspects of life, especially now during the playoffs and these high-pressure games. He craves time with the family to escape the constant basketball focus. That's the most significant thing for him, helping his mind unwind from the everyday challenges. Stephen is a fun and goofy guy off the court. Even on the court, while he's one of the most competitive players in the league, he always finds a way to have fun. He's incredibly comfortable shooting the ball and turning before it even goes in. It's not about showing off or disrespecting opponents. It's purely about enjoying the game and energizing his teammates. Having worked out with him extensively, I can tell by watching him if a shot is going in or not even before he releases it. But apart from that, he remains quite composed. He plays the same way, whether he's having a bad or good moment in the game. His confidence never wavers, and he doesn't let negative emotions affect his performance. He has always had the ability to bring his teammates along and make them believe in their chances of winning. He's been doing that his whole life. When he was at Davidson, if he didn't play well, the team wouldn't win. So, he's accustomed to that pressure to perform. Now with the Warriors, the whole team needs to excel for them to succeed. But Stephen goes about his business just as he always has. He's in a familiar situation. I was talking to a friend recently about how if Stephen wins the MVP, that puts him in a position to enter the Hall of Fame. They also have a great chance to win the championship. Not many point guards have achieved that in the NBA's history. None of us saw this coming. It's not something you can prepare for. It's about being raised the right way and having strong values. Our parents, who were familiar with the fame and attention from my dad's NBA career, taught us to recognize who truly supports us. Growing up in an NBA family, to a lesser extent, prepared us for knowing who's there for the right reasons. So, what Stephen has been experiencing lately isn't entirely new. It's something my sister, mom, and I have been prepared for throughout our lives. We have a close-knit family circle, and that makes everything much easier. His success has been beneficial for me in many ways. Some might view the attention he receives combined with what he achieved in college and my path following his as a negative. But having him as a constant competitor and workout partner throughout my life, observing how he continually improves every year, that's incredibly beneficial. I'm not at a point where I compare myself to what he's doing or did. I've always been encouraged to run my own race and be the best version of myself. I don't measure myself against Stephen's accomplishments, and that makes it easier for me. I focus on maximizing my own potential. One of the main things Stephen worked on over the summer was developing various crafty finishing moves around the basket. Physically overpowering opponents at the rim wasn't an option for him, so he had to find creative ways to shoot over them or release the ball quickly. His trainers in Charlotte and elsewhere devised drills to challenge him with shots he wouldn't attempt in regular practice sessions. Not just regular layups, but those underhanded flips and floaters you've seen him execute. He needed repetition and real-time defensive pressure to master those shots.